Thank you for coming back to Rastaz Reacts.
Young man said that his baby mama contacted him and told him that she needed him to help her with her rent for a few months because she lost her job. And he said, "Don't you have a man?"
Apparently not a good one.
And she said, "Yeah, I have a man, but I also have your daughter."
Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold it right there. That is a fact. They do share a child together. But here's the caveat. Just because you have a child with someone doesn't mean that that person is obligated to do anything further from you once we part. Okay? Bottom line, by them both being quote unquote adults, adults work through their indifferences, especially when there's a child involved. When there is no negotiation going on, you lose a lot of those rights that you would ordinarily have. And so for her to believe that just because she has a child with a guy, that he's indebted to her, is the wrong viewpoint, the wrong perspective. Men are not get out of jail free cards or get out of debt free cards. And see, again, it's the wrong perspective. This is also the equivalent of females withholding the child in favor for more money. And my second son's mom tried that with me. Actually, she succeeded. She held my son successfully away from me, trying to get more child support. I told her to kick rocks. You want more money, go back to the same system that you ran to, that you didn't have to run to. I was in the household, mind you. Further, in her ransom attempts and her trying to hurt me, she ended up hurting my son more than she hurt me. Yes, it hurt me, but it hurt him even worse. This is not a periodical on past pain. This is progress through pain.
So I need to know if you can help me for a few months. He said, "No." And she said, "Well, I have your daughter here."
Are you paying attention? That is the second time that she tried to use the daughter card to get through. This particular female is a scumbag. And all females who behave this way are scumbags as well.
"I need you to help me keep a roof over her head." And he said, "Well, I can do better than that." He said, "She can come stay with me for a few months until you get on your feet."
Well, look at that. A man with solutions versus the man that she has only to make her his human pincushion.
She said, "Why would I do that? Why would I let her come stay with you?"
You hear that, ladies and gents? That's what's called leverage. Females know that having children in this current society, with this current government and state, children are leverage. They're items. Even though they're human beings, they use them as items to attain finances, housing, WIC, EBT, Section 8.
Rasta, you lying.
Oh, yeah? What about all the females online talking about my kids can't eat because of WIC? My kids can't eat because of food stamps, EBT. My kids ain't got no place to stay at if the kids are not used as leverage. But isn't the term mother mean something that's loving? That don't sound like love to me. That sounds like business, big business. And it also sounds like failure. Feel how you want to about it. The facts are the facts.
When I'm going through something and all you have to do is help me pay my rent, he said, "Don't you have a man?"
Which highlights an additional problems that females don't think through. If you already have a man and you're still dealing with your baby daddy, that causes problems within the relationship. I've been there. I know what I'm talking about. But see, they don't care. They just want what they want, and they don't care how they get it.
She called him all type of broke. Everything she could think of, she called him. He sat there patiently. And he listened to her. And then when she got done all that fussing and cussing and bashing him and all that, he said, "But you calling me for help."
Congratulations, you played yourself.
He said, "So again, I can offer you this solution. I will come get my daughter and I will keep her safe until you get on your feet. That's what I can do for you." He said, "That's all I can do for you." He said, but I'm not giving you money to put in a household. And you got a man. But it's about your daughter. It's not about him.
I know something you don't. I know something you will never know.
He said, that's it. That's the reason why I can take my daughter and I can make sure my daughter's good. Do you think he was wrong for that?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit.